Hello, good morning. It is me here once again, Amechi Ekebane, and I count it a great privilege to be on with you this very morning. Today is August 8th, being Wednesday 2018, and I have this to relate to you because I've really encountered some little issues while trying to do some certain transaction, and I deemed it fit that it should make more sense to help others really understand what we are doing. And when you don't do it that way, it goes project TBC badly before others who don't really know much about it. So, in as much as we are trying to do what pleases others, when we know and understand that things are changing, we have to carry them along. Technology is changing, and as such, we need to be in line with the changes. So, while going through some transactions during the other day, I came up with some challenges which I tried in various ways to get across to solving them. But notwithstanding, though it took me some time, but the image you projected before me shows that really need to be up and doing for me to know and do what I'm doing in the right sources and the right ways. So I've come up with this very idea because it is not just a question of people transacting with you. Maybe they're paying you money and you're going with it. No, you should go beyond collecting people's money to really educating them in what you are doing. So if you look at this very topic, transaction verification guide in the 009 wallet, I took my time to write it down, though I'm not with a computer, so to say. I'm just using my mobile device. So that's why I have to be plain in trying to make it stand out, especially because I have had issues of some people who, even though they know what they're doing, but prefer, instead of showing them on the screen, just call it out. Tell them this is what and what you need to, this is the button you need to press, and it goes better in that way. So as you can see, I'm on the road, but I just have to branch somewhere and put this in out because I know that many people will be needing it. Looking at the transaction guide earlier before now, most of the one I come across is directing me to the videos that were done based on 009, 004 wallet. But just as I said earlier, technology is improving, and for us to get things right done, we need to understand the improvement. So many things is being said about this e-wallet, the new one, 009, and it's just so excellent. It's very good. But when I found out that even to take part in the promo, which will be ending come August 21st, we really have to get things done right. If you don't do it right now, we end up losing. So, just as one blog puts it and say that we are unknowingly leaving money on the table. We are unknowingly losing out on what we're supposed to be gaining. So I feel like sharing this very knowledge because many others is going to benefit from it. And if you have any questions, I'm always available to be contacted. And when you contact me, you will really benefit and have reason to thank me later. My charges are minimal, but just as I always say, some certain things should be for free. Everything is not money. Everything shouldn't be all about money. So I have to help people to understand this very concept that we need to do things and do it rightly. We don't need to appear to be novice. If you claim to do things, we have to do it that others who don't know it will appreciate you and value what you're doing. You can't just be a master in collecting people's money. What qualifies you as a master is only when you are able to put people through, teach them what you know. That's the benefit. When they know what you know, it will minimize series of questions that you'll be answering here and then. So pardon me that I'm not using computer, but I believe that most of you will appreciate what I'm doing because I'll be very clear when dealing with transaction, especially in this new e-wallet. So the e-wallet 009.net is there, and we have seen how plain, how easy it is to transact there. But after transaction, what else? Is that the end of the business? It shouldn't be. And that is the reason why many a times we hear Randy and other ones talk about the need to make use of your Kringle back office. The need of Kringle back office cannot be overly emphasized because many things now is being shifted to that very area. Our former 004 has been closed, shut down, and other websites, adjoining websites that handle various aspects in TBC. If you look at it now, you find out that everything is being packed into the Kringle cash back office. And when you look at it very well, I say that yes, TBC is really one of the kind. No other currency, no other digital currency that you see here and there that can equally compete with it. If you see the plans, if you see the education, if you see everything as outlined in that very back office, you will appreciate it more and more. And when you do business, you have to know the reason why you're doing business. So that Kringle back office opens up so many opportunities that many of us are taking for granted, or simply we don't even know much about them. But if you really understand it, we'll be happy that you are making free use of our Kringle back office. So after doing your transaction in the 009 e-wallet, that is not the end. Once it is confirmed, you have to take a step further by helping that person to be qualified for cookie reward, redeemable by November. And what do you have to do? What are the guidelines that will help us to do this? That is what I'm going to put you through in this video tutorial this morning. So I read them out because I don't have system here to share it with you, but just listen and follow through. Number one is when you log on to your Kringle back office, when you get in there, the next step you're going to take is to click on the menu by the left-hand side, upper left-hand side. If you click there, you see the drop-down menu. Now we'll be explicitly talking about the instruction or the points or the instructions that you need to have in your mind while dealing transaction, and you want to help your buyer benefit from what he has paid you for. So when you log on to your Kringle back office, you click on the drop-down menu on the upper left side of the Kringle cash back office. So while there, the next thing you do is you scroll down to transaction verification. When you get to transaction verification, click there. You are going to see 2 points. So what you do is you click on the second one that says confirm request, that is buyers. When you click there as a buyer, a form will be shown to you. And what do you have to do in that form? First, you put your name, the name you registered with in TBC, your first name and your last name, put it correctly. Then secondly, you will see another column that has to do with wallet type. And this is where many people are getting it wrong, thinking that it is still the same thing with the 004. No. So when you see that very wallet, it is written wallet type. What you do, where they write select one, click on that box. When you click there, it's going to bring out 004 and 009. Select 009. So selecting that 009, automatically the 009 will come up. And that is where you have chosen, because that is where you are presently transacting with. Then after that, the third one is amount purchased in dollar. So if it is $100, you just put $100. If it's 200 or whatsoever, any amount, just put it there. Okay? When you put it, you will see it exactly the way it is. It will just come out exactly the way you do it. Then the next one is your wallet address. So before even coming up to that, you must have copied and hold your wallet address. Hold it there. So as soon as you get to that very section, what you need to do is you paste your wallet address there. When you paste it, it will show. Then the next one is TBC transaction ID. They are going to say TBC transaction ID instruction. But because of the fact that you have clicked on the wallet type and selected 009, the issue of the instruction ID is no longer going to come up. That is where I had a lot of problem trying to really find out where it is, not knowing that when you click on that wallet type and select 009, the idea or the issue of transaction ID will no longer be there. So that is one of the beauty things in the new e-wallet. So as soon as you click there, make sure that you select that 009. After selecting it, the issue of TBC transaction ID will no longer be. So you just disregard it. It's only when you did not click it before you can see it. So don't bother about it. Just click on that select one on your web type instruction, and that will be clear. So the next one is date of purchase. TBC is trying to make us to know inside that whatever we are doing, don't forget to put that date when you did the transaction. Another important one is time of purchase. Make sure that the exact time that you do your transaction is recorded, although it's already recorded in your 009 e-wallet because you're going to see it in the transaction tab. So when you put it there, that is what is expected of you, exact time that your transaction was carried out. Then the next one says method of purchase. You are going to put the details, like did you carry out your transaction in dollars, maybe in cash? Did you carry out in Bitcoin, or you just meet someone in the store, or the person just gave you the money in cash or did a bank transfer to you? State it exactly how the transaction was carried out. So method of purchase has to be fully detailed and state it very well, because that is way to help people really find out that TBC is really living up to its standard of doing everything correctly. So don't forget to mention the method of your transaction. So the purchase detail has to be in that very column. Then last but not the least, the person that is your seller need to provide you with his email. It's known as trusted seller's email. That is seller's email. So when you have it there, in that very column, the last column that talks about the seller's email, that is the person you are buying from. His email should be pasted there. And if you think that some of the information you put that you are not too sure about them, you can click save and later go on and make sure that everything is good, everything is okay. If you are quite okay that everything is right and they are correct, you can just go ahead and click the submit button. Once you click submit button, if there is any issue, if there's anything that is wrong there, you are going to see a red warning in the upper side of your Kringle Cash back office. You are going to see it. It will tell you this and this is the area you need to correct. And when you look at it and very well, you find out that you need to correct. I did a transaction the other day, even just the way I placed the dates. I noticed that instead of putting 0808, I ended up just putting 08 then -8. The system quickly corrected me and said I should look to the date I put that is not correct. So once you get everything correctly done, just submit it. That is you, the buyer. When you submit it like this, then the next action or the next responsibility will be on the seller. Ask the seller to go in to his Kringle back office and approve your purchase. Once you go in there, then when we log into the Kringle back office, on that very two column, buyers and the sellers, you need to click on confirm buyer's request. That is the confirm seller's request. When you click there, it's going to see the details, information that you put, your e-wallet address, your email, the amount of coins you purchase, and every other thing. Then at the top left, you're going to say reject. So since it's something that you actually carried out, I found out that this is actually real. It's not as if the person didn't follow up the instruction. The next thing you do is just click on the approve. When you click on the approval, that is how it is done. So the transaction has been carried out and is fully done. That is the area, and this is the best way we can do and verify people's transaction with us. The idea of collecting money from people, we have seen that TBC is beyond the idea of just collecting money. TBC is education, it's knowledge. So if you really want to benefit from the platform, try as much as you can to get into the habit of trying to see why things are being done the way they are done. And when you do it rightly, you will be surprised that people will be coming to you, because it is always good when you have whatever you're doing, try as much as you can to know it inside out. I also discovered that some people are not getting it rightly done because once they see that they can just put in anything they like there, but the system doesn't just take anything. Thank God that the admin has also helped us to be able to correct some mistakes that people were doing before now. Before now, and even in the new 009 wallet, where they're supposed to change TBC, they will forget to click on that middle box that highlights what they need to do. Some will go to the extent of sending 30 or even 15 TBC. Can anyone really afford it? And that is what is giving people some unnecessary headache. Even the TBC commissioner is not getting things easy, but that has been done away with, because now you don't even have any issue with full TBC. All you are going to see there is converting Kringle to dollars, or you want to do this. I forget to state one thing in there. When you have the amount of purchase or what you purchase while doing your transaction, just go in there. If it, especially presently, $100 worth of Kringle is 13 Kringles. Just put 13 Kringles there. Okay? That is whatever your e-wallet gives you as the amount or as the worth of the Kringles presently. Just put it there. If you do a $200 worth, if it is today, I know that is going to be 13 times 2, which is 26 Kringles. Just like that. If you multiply it, just know is that 13 multiplied by any amount. But people should always know and understand this very fact that when you do a transaction upwards of $1,000, the commissioner is going to contact you, and you have to show the proof of your transaction. But if you are just doing 100, 200 and thereabout, no problem about that. But always make sure that you state very well, based on the instructions, especially the method of purchase, the details should always be included. That's the beauty of blockchain, especially TBC blockchain. So when we do things rightly here, we may not have any reason to doubt the fact that TBC is really living up to what it says. So if you have others who are coming in, even people affording in some different part of the world today, to afford $100 purchase is not easy. But you can actually help those people who has been able to afford their $100 and they tell them. You don't just collect money and off they go. No. Help them, teach them, so that they will also teach others. Also, don't forget to help them understand that they can actually make use of that 50-50 deal. Presently, they have just little in their e-wallet, so little that they can't even afford to sell. They won't allow you to appreciate more even than that. So all you just need to do, if they have any buyer, be kind enough to do a good business with them. Once they bring a buyer for you, be kind enough, because most of us have much TBC. Most of us got it when it was nothing. So as a result of that, those people who are coming in new now, they are beginning to see the value of what we are doing. So we shouldn't discourage them. So the moment they see that what they have in their e-wallet is appreciating, sometimes you see others buying more. Are we getting the point? So that is the best way to go about it. Helping others to do what you do is always better than just being the one to do it always. And when you do a transaction, when somebody asks you a question, especially in TBC, don't just feel comfortable by just giving a straight answer. I have the habit of doing one thing. Whenever you ask me a question, even if I don't know it, even while trying to get around it, I will take you along. If I make mistake, we both make the mistake, but we'll work it around until we are able to get it done rightly. Don't feel shy, don't be ashamed. Somebody you brought into TBC today may know it more than you tomorrow. And the idea of sharing your knowledge with them will equally help them to understand that yes, they are also to be responsible for those they are going to bring in. So let people stop passing wrong information about what they're doing. It's true we need money, but don't because of that and go on projecting yourself as a scammer. TBC is not a scam business. TBC is real business, and when we do it rightly, those who understand what we are doing will appreciate the fact and they will see the reason why cashless is the next way to go when it comes to transacting. We are not doubting anything. We are seeing how the beautiful things in the community is just showing us that yes, so many good things are still coming. So be up and doing. Don't allow the naysayers, don't allow doubters, don't allow anybody who doesn't know much about TBC to discourage you. If you know it inside out, it will help you to really transact and help others to do what you're doing. So that's the point, and I believe that with this very brief explanation, this has equally helped most of us to understand that it is not just doing a transaction and leaving it there. Do a transaction and still help your buyers to benefit from the promo that's still going on. Come 21st August, that is when it will be ending. And between now till then, you still have a lot of time. And also, if you can go on to teach people to do videos, that's another way they can also benefit, because anything that ordinary basic member gets is always times 5 for those people who are following the instructions. So as we have even seen, even from the blog, a day old baby, even little children can do video just for their mom to hold them and shoot a video and credit to their own account. TBC is so generous that the little effort that anyone puts is always recognized. They know the fact that yes, you don't just need to sit down and put a hand and wait for magic to happen. TBC is not magic. TBC is a project, and a project is something that needs to be worked on. It's only when you worked on a project before that project takes shape. So we are moving on so that TBC will take shape and people will see that the effort we are spending in it is not just a useless effort. People should not be looking at it as a free money. It is not free money, because you have to really make out time and do the right thing, especially in the community. Anything that you do, something that we project it to be exactly where it is going. TBC today has come to show us that abundance is just the way to go. Scarcity, we have been hearing, is just trying to deceive people. Because if things are really scarce the way it is, why are others living freely without having much concern, whereas others are suffering? So let us do the best we can to understand the concept of TBC. And when we know it inside out, people will appreciate that the fact that even if they are paying you money, they will know that they have money, they have value for anything they pay to you. So if you need more, or if you are just a new person and you want to know more about TBC, contact me and I will be there to put you through. $100 purchase is always a good way to start. And remember, your back office payment is a must, because that is where you stand to benefit more. That is where you have all the points, the education, every other things that will prepare you rightly in the business. So people should learn how to do whatever they are doing rightly. You don't just remain half-baked. You want to appreciate that what you are doing is benefiting you, and for the fact that it's benefiting you, don't keep it to yourself. I'm not asking you to go about talking to those who will be laughing at you. Talk to those who really want to know it, and those who have spent their hard-earned money to come into TBC. It is the responsibility of all of us, therefore, who know it inside out, to be liberal, to share with them. TBC is not a beggar's corner, but once you see a person who made the needed effort to come in, it is therefore a good move for us to do anything we can to help them out. So I believe that with this brief video, you've been able to see reasons why just doing your transaction and collecting money is not where it ends. Do what you can do. Try your best to help your buyers get the benefits, because most of them don't have enough. Most of them are just coming in with that just $40, $100 worth. So help them to understand that TBC has value. And when they understand that, they'll be able to talk to others about TBC. Thank you so much. I remain your humble one, Amechi, one of the many voices out there in the TBC. Thank you so much, and hope to speak with you when next. Like my channels and do subscribe. If you have any question, drop it down. If you want to do business, I am here with you. Thanks so much. See you next time. Bye for now.